What is the will of the gods? Be mere playthings as toys in their hands, or to become the masters of our own destiny? Even fools can appear wiser after that fact. I am of the house of Al-Wauma, the glorious house of Aeneas, yet it seems the descendants of Troy have forgotten their aim. They want peace. Peace! How can peace happen when Pergamon's talons are open to strike at us like the griffin of old? How can peace happen with Bithynia, that blasphemous mixture of vassals from Persia to Thrace seek to attack us? Yet our king, Temetani, is weak. He is married to the Seleucid spy, Kaya. I ask of you, nobles of Troy, in this very hall that we speak, must we be weak? Must we cower and lower ourselves to the sons of Achilles that no longer give us the attention we need? It was the will of Poseidon that brought Atlantis back to this world. It is the will of Apollo that brought us back. Troy will once again be a proud city, a city where all will envy us. But it cannot happen when the line of Temetri rules. I ask of you now, nobles of Troy, and to the common people, rally behind me. Make me your king and I shall make Troy prosperous, strong. No longer will a Trojan have to face insults, be cursed at, or worry about his lack of manhood. We will rule this world. I, General Zidanni, swear this. War with Temetani and destruction to his dynasty.
Last time, King Colma had been assassinated by his wife. Temetani had also died of mysterious disappearances. The house of Alamura was preparing to take its hold on the Trojan throne. As of now, the new king, Padutti, exiled Subkilla for the time being. In the meanwhile, General Zidanni, the leader of the House of Alamura, decided to court favor. He would need Padutti's favor in order to cement the legacy of the House of Alamura, or Alamura. Either way, General Zidanni needed the support of the people of Troy and of the descendants of Hector, meanwhile keeping his true intentions completely disguised. And that favor came when the army of Knossos, the treacherous satrap that had betrayed the Trojans, had arrived at the shores of Pergamon, and King Padutti sent General Zidanni to deal with this oncoming threat. The army of Knossos had been defeated at the shores of Pergamon, and soon pretty much most of the Knossos forces were pretty much destroyed at this point. Zidanni was pretty much defeating them at every single level. Now Zidanni thought, with the forces that he had, perhaps he could strike at Padutti. Perhaps he could show his true colors. So he destroyed the remaining fleet of the Knossos satraps. He would deal with them once he had secured the throne. Because now Padutti was making his plans as well, because Padutti didn't trust Zidanni either. But Zidanni had lost a lot of men, which Padutti did not know. And Padutti decided to replace Zidanni with a new general. And Zidanni was so outraged that he swore with the remainder of his men that he would go and destroy the line of Temitani. While the new general decided to raise troops within the city, Zidanni didn't want to be treated like an enemy. But Padutti's courtiers and priests had convinced Padutti that Zidanni was a betrayer, that Zidanni was going to come and steal the throne. And Zidanni, meanwhile, was figuring out what to do. Meanwhile, against his advisors, Zidanni decided to attack Pergamon, even if he had suffered a huge amount of losses. And he attacked. But he was defeated. And Zidanni sunk away. Zidanni had been defeated, but he swore he would take his throne back.